Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you. Boy, I gotta tell you, you know, it's always great to travel, but it's even better to come home. I haven't seen my wife since early Friday morning as I kissed her goodbye. I've missed my sports desk here and sitting down, where you're comfortable. But it was an incredible, incredible trip. I mean, the love that everybody showed me and Joe Boo and Michael is so many memories that I'm going to have. I mean, we've got some good old rum. We're going to put that up here. Put that one right there. And my man Efron. Something's sitting there. There we go. My man Efron. This bottle is going to be special. This bottle Efron gave me from the limousine. And some good rum. This is only for special occasions. And right now with our Dallas Cowboys, there's not too many special occasions. And my man Wade gave me this poncho, and him and I went through the agony at AT&T watching our Cowboys literally look disgraceful. And my man PJ, we've got all kinds of souvenir cups, all additions to the Joe Boo's Man Cave. And Joseph Hartley, we've got the Dallas Cowboy helmet back up in here as well. That's signed by Jay Novacek. Guys, thank you for so much love and support and everything else. You guys made me feel special, but I'm not anything special. I am just a man who loves the Dallas Cowboys and enjoys talking and meeting people. And you guys have fulfilled my need more than enough. My cup runneth over. The sad thing is, of course, is the crap that we're dealing with our Dallas Cowboys now. I don't have long. I've got to actually get changed and go to work tonight. No rest for the weary. But I talked about Jason Garrett earlier, and a lot of people say, well, he just deserves one more year, It's not Jason Garrett's fault, It's the players. It's Dak Prescott. It's Tony Romo. We don't have the players and everything else. But I say BS on that. Because here's the thing. Jason Garrett became the head coach in 2010. He is one of the longest tenured coaches right now in the NFL. Pete Carroll was hired the same time as Jason Garrett. And Pete Carroll, I believe, has taken a team that had nothing and built them to a team that won the Super Bowl and went to a second Super Bowl. When you look at coaches that have been here longer coaching than Jason Garrett, Mike McCarthy, he won one, went to a second one. You look at Jim Harbaugh, won two with the Ravens. You can't tell me the Ravens had tremendously better talent, especially on offense, than what the Dallas Cowboys have had. You got Marvin Lewis, but there's always an outlier. Don't ask me. Marvin Lewis has the job because Cincinnati's just cheap, and Cincinnati was just pathetic before he came, so anything was an improvement there. So that's the anomaly in there. But then you have your Bill Belichick's that, of course, I think he's been to a few Super Bowls. Sean Payton, he took New Orleans, a team that was always in the toilet, took a quarterback that was really left for dead with a shoulder injury, Drew Brees, and made him an incredible talent. And yet, we have Jason Garrett with 2 playoff wins. And in the time that he's been hired, in less time, we've got a multitude of coaches that have won Super Bowls. Or teams that at least have won more than 2 playoff wins. But yet, for whatever reason, Jason Garrett is deemed a great coach. I don't see it that way. And you can say it's Jerry Jones or he doesn't have the right players. Don't give me that crap. Nobody has drafted more Pro Bowl players in the NFL than the Dallas Cowboys since 2010. That is a fact. Don't give me this crap that, well, it's the players let them down. Because 16 times the Dallas Cowboys have had a 3-point or less lead at halftime, yet they only have won 7 of them. Let me say that again. You go to halftime with a lead, and you're 7-9. You were a quarterback. As Michael always says, yeah, you won 3 Super Bowls. Okay. But I said that means nothing as far as coaching, because what have you done as a coach? I look at quarterbacks. Tony Romo was already developed when you got there, picked by Bill Parcells. Tony Romo had his skills before you became a coach. In that time, what else have you done as far as grooming quarterbacks? Because if Tony Romo wasn't there, team stunk. Dak Prescott, you didn't have enough time to go ahead and coach him up because he only had like 2 plays in the OTAs his rookie year and got thrusted into the limelight. He came with the skills that he had. So I ask, what is it that makes everybody believe that Jason Garrett is the guy when in the NFL, which means not for long, which means things change rapidly, we have been stuck with the shit sandwich for 7 years. So many coaches do so much more with so much less. And with Jason Garrett, if it's not perfect, well, it's not my fault. No blame here. The Washington Redskins were completely beat up. They had a heart-wrenching loss yesterday. Their whole offensive line has been decimated, but they still compete. What I have seen from a offensive guru, an offensive-minded coach, is averaging 8 points the last 2 games. And in games this season, getting blown the F out. And what drove me crazy is after I landed and I'm getting all these text messages and everything else, I see a story that one of your great fans sent to me about Jerry Jones said they haven't had any discussion about Jason Garrett being on the hot seat. And I asked you then, Jerry, have you lost your freaking mind? You got rid of Jimmy Johnson winning Super Bowls. Yet we're holding on to Jason Garrett that's getting blown out on a weekly basis. Something wrong here, Jerry. And you need to fix it. This stuff that we've been dealing with, all these off-field distractions from Zeke Elliott to you suing the commissioner or going after the commissioner or, the national anthem, those are distractions that are hurting and killing this team. Us fans want to focus in on football. We want to be part of winning and being part of something special. But yet, we get the drama. AT&T Stadium. People ask me, is there home field advantage? No, there's not. Because the place is so freaking incredible, everybody wants to come there. We had Eagles plans over there literally taking the place over. There's so many bars and clubs and everything else. There's so much to look at the ceiling of that TV, that it's like when you go to Oakland, where the rabid fans are right there. Literally, you're fearful of them jumping over the stands and killing somebody. I've seen a lot in my 52 years of the Dallas Cowboys, highs and lows and everything else. I see a lot of great players that we have on the field and talent, and I see it all going to waste. Tony Romo's career, wasted. Tony Romo should have at least 1 ring, if not more, had it been run the right way. But unfortunately, it's not. Jerry, you got to take a hard look at the way you're doing stuff. I know you're making more money than anybody could ever spend in a couple of lifetimes. But if it's about winning, you need to reevaluate how you go about winning. Now, I'm back home. It's back to life and back to reality. So I got to go ahead and get ready and go work tonight. Thank everyone for all the support here. Thank you for making this trip incredible, except for that shit sandwich that we got last night. I enjoyed meeting each and every one of you guys. And you Eagle guys, hey, enjoy yourselves, man. Congratulations. Because this is the closest thing you've had to a Super Bowl ever. You got a great team. You guys played lights out. You kicked our ass, and I congratulate you. But I ask one thing, man. Eagles, I really want to ask you one thing. Act like you've been there. Don't act like you just won the frickin' lottery. Have a little bit of class. And I'm not speaking to all of you Eagle fans because there's a lot of great ones on here. I know you're going to be riding me, and that's cool. That's fine. That's part of the joy of football. But don't act like a damn fool. We had guys in the stands that literally just trying to fight just because they just wanted to fight. That's what this is all about. Football used to be something that would bring people together, something we enjoyed. And I'm going to make sure we, at least here, get back to that. So I'm going to work, guys. I'll see you soon. Peace out.